Hello everybody, my name is Frost here, Frost the Snow Pickle, and welcome back to West of Loathing. Where did we left off at the old mission, right? What do you think we should do next? Bank dynamite, talking to the goblins, any other ideas? Bartender in the jewel salon, professor, house in the desert bandits, saltpeter, poking around in dirt water. Sure, let's poke around in dirt water. You happen across an abandoned crate which apparently fell off of it. I just realized I did the intro wrong. Howdy, y'all. My name is Frost, your Frost the Snow Pickle. There we go. You happen across an abandoned crate which apparently fell off a wagon or something since the lid has been knocked loose. You know what that means. It's mine, all mine. You fish through the crate and help yourself to the contents, which appear to be mining gear, so you were even more right than you knew. Sulfur match. I've got a match. Your face and the face of somebody who owns at least one matchstick. Smelling salts. This is a bottle of foul-smelling ammonia crystals designed to disgust people into being more awake. Sweet. Alright. I'm just gonna drag myself by the head. Hey there, what's the good word? Just wanted to say hi. Hi. Well, I best be getting back to work. She coughs as if to say you should be doing something more important. Well, I can't go get the house in the desert bandits yet because I don't have enough to deal. I don't have the oil. Or was it the oil or lockpick or hot dogs? That's right. And what's new in here? Just the stuff that I just found. Ooh. You spot the smoldering ruin of a ranch on the horizon. Ominous. You discovered a new map location, the Stearns Ranch. Go there now. Needle. 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 Nice. Ooh! Angry cows having been here seeming. Do you guys get much trouble from the cows? Some. Not like a ranches do. Mostly leaving us alone. But a runnings in, they happening. So mean. Very angry, very fireful. Yeah, no kidding. Looks like Jethro's bones were dug up by some varmint or another. Ah, Jethro Stearns, devoted father, died 1895. Mary Stearns. Gwendolyn Stearns. This flower is smoking. Pick it. Smoking chrysanthemum. This flower apparently still has a lot of smoldering to do. This item goes on your lapel. Sure. Charred locket. You should call it a locket on account of how it was lucky to escape that fire. Examine it. The lock on this locket reminds you why they call it a locket. Pick the locket lock. You carefully pick the locket lock. You got an item picture of Mary Stearns. A faded daguerreotype of a little girl. The name Mary is written on the back. Okay. Examine it. It's a photograph of a serious-looking little girl. On the back is written, Mary Stearns, Thanksgiving 1894. Sad. And between the smoke and the noise, you're guessing that the contents of this outhouse are more dangerous than the average outhouse contents. It's a cow head thing. Bam. Not that dangerous. The outhouse is now safe as outhouses. By the soft light of the fading embers, you see a glint of light from below. You hold your nose with one hand as you fish out your prize with the other. Toilet pistol. This pistol is pretty comprehensively toileted up. Deals stench damage instead of physical, applies 5 poison to an enemy. Hooray! Doesn't do much damage though, so... It's a crate. Open it up. Ranch dressing. Amazing poultice. You can apply it to your wounds before you even get them. Bar of soap. Where Dr. Sweckleton's pure Castile soap, where this comes from, they call it thope. Alright. Whoops, there was a basement here. I do not have safe kraken. Still some food on this shelf, grab it. Jellied escargot. This is a can of garden variety garden snails, preserved and suspended in a gelatinous ooze. Yum! Soda crackers. These are crackers made with highly caffeinated cola instead of water. They sound revolting. Weird cow-shaped stain on the wall. Wait, do you have anything interesting to say about this place? Looking here! Flat wall cow! Yeah, that's weird. So much burned. Poor humans. I wonder who burned the bodies. Not cows. This is obvious. No, probably a neighbor, I guess. It's a lockbox. True to its name, it's locked. Pick the lock. You open up the lock, and you pick the lock and open the box. Ooh, a document. Stock certificate. This is a certificate entitling the bearer to 23 shares of McMurdy & Co. Ammunition Corporation, a company based in Chicago. There's still some beans in this pot. Grab them. Blackened beans. This is a plate of beans that got left in a fire for weeks. They're still edible, but you could also probably use them as stove fuel in a pinch. All the books on this shelf are burned, but you notice something strange about the back of the shelf. I'll investigate that in a moment. Okay, no, never mind. I'll investigate that first. Your deft fingers find a hidden catch, and the back panel of the shelf slides away to reveal a secret compartment. There's a book inside, Mary Stern's diary. A little girl's diary, browned a little around the edges, but otherwise untouched by the fire. Read it. The first page says, in a little girl's handwriting, "This is the diary of Mary Stearns." The AI in dairy are crossed out and IA written above them. The diary starts out as typical kids stuff. You flip ahead until you notice the writing getting shakier. "Found a dolly under a cactus out back, and she told me her name was Grace. Mama and Papa don't believe me that she talks. They say I got a big imagination. Grace says the cows are gonna get us, but Papa says we'll be okay, 'cause this weren't never a cow ranch. Grace says he's wrong, but Papa won't believe me. Grace says she can keep the cows away, but I have to play tea party with her." Keep reading. "I don't like this kind of tea party. Grace says it's important to keep the cows away. Mama was sad that they couldn't find Effie, but Papa said she's been gone so long and they should put a cross up, but Mama won't let him 'cause she thinks she'll come back. Papa said she's only 11, but how far could she have gone? And Mama started crying again. Don't want to play tea party anymore, but Grace says I has to." Keep reading. "Papa was up 2 days looking for Joey, but of course he didn't find him. Mama cries so much. I tried to tell her that him and Effie are helping keep the cows away, but she don't understand. I told Grace I'm not playing tea party again, but she says I gotta, and if I don't, the cows will eat all 3 of us. She said either I get Mama or Papa to play, or else I gotta play by myself." That's the last entry. This toy box contains a single object, a creepy burnt porcelain doll. Talk to it. It's the work of a moment to fix the doll's voice box. Pull the string. You pull the string. The doll's eyes roll back into its head, and its mouth begins to move. "Hi, I'm Grace. What's your name?" I'm Frosty.
Hi, Frosty. You're nice. Do you want to play with me?
Yes, let's play.
Hooray! Mary used to play with me, but we didn't get to finish our tea party before she went away. Will you help me finish it?
Surely.
Hooray! The game is almost over. Mary did such a good job.
The doll's eyes roll back forward.
Go downstairs and get my cup. Do you know the magic word to make the mean cow let you into his secret room?
No, what is it?
The magic word is peanut butter.
The doll goes silent. Got it, peanut butter. You shudder as you realize that talking dolls haven't been invented yet. Spooky. There's a weird cow-shaped stand on the wall. Whisper, peanut butter. Altar room. Atop this sinister-looking altar sits a copper goblet filled with what appears to be blood. Do we take it or destroy it? I'll destroy it on this playthrough. You don't know what this is, but you know it's abominable. You grab the goblet and smash it against the altar. Everywhere the blood lands, cracks appear. The altar groans as it crumbles into ruin. And how? Let's see if the doll has anything to say about that. Grace's eyes glow red. She must know what you did.
You'll live to regret this. Hee hee.
Her mouth snaps shut and her eyelids close. Well, that's only a little bit ominous. Alright. I believe I was heading to here. A skeleton approaches you in that jittery, stop-motion-y way that skeletons do. Judging by its hat, it appears to be the skeleton of a beanslinger. You remember the classic saying, old beanslingers die like normal people, but sometimes they keep walking around and casting spells at you afterward. I'm gonna outfox it. The skeleton hisses and clacks at you and holds up its can of beans, preparing some terrible spell. Whoa, hold on a second. What kind of beans are those? The skeleton pauses and looks at the can, then turns it around so you can see the label. Oh geez, you can't use these. These are full of nitrates and sulfur dioxides. Do you know what that stuff does to your bones? The skeleton looks aghast and shuffles off to research some healthier bean options. Good for him. I'll take the lock, and I will sell the stock certificate. There we go. Gustavson Gulch. There's an open grave here, and it doesn't have a skeleton inside. I wonder what they're asking for rent. Jump in and see what you find. Oh hey, the previous tenant left some stuff. Well, it's all yours now. Hit the trail. Fancily dressed goblin steps forward. Hi, hello. Being a mayor, welcome. Now going away, please. Gary taps you on the shoulder. What's up, Gary? He's okay. I will handling this. Gary and the mayor converse for a bit, too quickly for you to follow what they're saying. What did he say? He is saying okay for giving dynamite boom, but you having to riddling first. Riddling? Yes. A contest game. Okay, let's having it. The mayor clears their throat. A crazy thing. Having no legs at morning, no legs afternoon, and also no legs having at night. What is that? You glance at Gary. Hey, Gary not helping. That would be cheating. Bad. A no-leg horse. Nope, this answer is no good. But it's so wrong being so wrong. Well, dang it. I'm ready to try the riddle contest again. Okay, first riddle, still this. An egg. Okay, yes. A egg having no legs ever. Correct. Well, except if hatching into something that legs having. But then is not egg anymore, so who caring? Okay, sure. Next riddle. You ready? Yep. More eating, lighter getting. Lighter getting, shorter living. What am I? A mayor. Okay, yes, I am a mayor. Correct. Hooray! Hooray. Okay, one more riddling. Ready? Yep. Okay, last riddle. Here it is. Here is it. Metal thing with little teeth. In a hole will turning round. Entrance to my house is found. Where is it? An egg? No, did looking there already. Rats. I'd like trying the riddle again. Okay, ready? In your hat. Nope. In your vest pocket. Well, then I guess it's under your welcome mat. It's not in any of those places. So I'm guessing we have to find the key and bring it back. Let's check out the Coal Ridge Mine. You spy a burned out ranch house on the horizon and pull Prospector up to it to navigate, or to investigate. There's nothing much of interest above ground, but you find a locked door leading down into a presumably still intact root cellar. Pick the lock. Once you're inside, you're not sure why they even bothered locking it. It's been picked clean of everything but a tiny amount of food and an even tinier amount of medicine. Sarsaparilla. Okay. You were never sure how to spell this, and you still aren't. Cat's eye candy. This is candy that you desperately hope is not made of real cat's eyes. Surgical gin. This gin is used for sterilizing patients and anesthetizing instruments. Sorry, messed that up a bit. I've been drinking surgical gin. Nerve pills. These aren't the kind of nerve pills you take to make you less anxious. They're the kind you take to make you more anxious. Oh well. Alright. Hello? A dark metal hole. Hello? Out here I will waiting. Not up for exploring a mine? Better to staying here. Out with open wind and sky, not underground like Zoo Dog. Who is... No, never mind. I need to get foraging. Whoops. There's a row of lockers here. Must have been used for storing the personal effects of the fellers who used to work this mine. The first one is labeled Ellsbury, WM, and doesn't have a lock on it. The label on the second one is covered in some kind of white goo. The third one is labeled Loose, Ben, and has a combination lock on it. Open the first locker. The locker contains one of those mining helmets with a lamp on it and a bottle of laudanum. Ellsbury's helmet. According to the tag inside, this hat used to belong to someone named William Ellsbury. Bottle of laudanum. This tincture of opium is widely lauded as a super great thing that's great to use all the time. Okay. Open the second locker. You open the door to reveal a skeleton covered in the same white goo that was on the outside of the locker. Ah, you get it. This guy must have died after his co-workers played a prank on him where they stuffed him into his locker and then filled it with shaving cream.
I can't believe you dang jerk stuffed me into my locker and then filled it with shaving cream. I died from that,
Yells the skeleton, confirming both your insight and his vengeful murderous intent. Get ready for a fight. Target, a shaving cream covered skeleton. Shove. Bam! I should have done my other things first that give me extra protection and stuff. Whatever. Hiya! Stop attacking Gary, that's not nice. I'm gonna beat you with a bone. There we go. Well, at least he's not suffering anymore, and his bones are really clean. Hooray! Loose Ben, open the third locker. I don't know the combo. Loot the cart. 3 unrefined meat nuggets. Meat vein. Mine it. Whoa, this just opens into onto a 30-foot shaft. Tie a rope to the crossbeam. Climb down. Another vein of meat. This is the spot Curly's notes mentioned. Dig. Weird, there was a compass buried there. Curly's compass. This was Curly Butterfield's compass. But that dude must have always been lost, because this thing points every which way but north. Another vein of meat. Another vein of meat. Chock full of meat ore. You don't like this. This cart looks like it's only partially real. Loot it anyway. Black fluid oozes from the vein. A scabrous mass sits below it on the floor. Take the fluid. This cart is vibrating. Loot it. A slit runs the length of the meat vein. Reach inside. It goes further than you expected. It's warm. Keep going. You're in up to the shoulder when you feel it. A beating heart. Rip it out. The spiral makes you uncomfortable. This cart is frighteningly normal. Look through it. Oof, looks like this guy should have picked better friends. Take the pick. I got a pickaxe. You want to stop looking at this spiral right now. You don't like this. Alright. Well. What does the compass do? Examine it. Northwestish. Well, northwestish is that way, and past the mountains. So, there's a dusty wooden crate lying near the trail, and it turns out to be half full of dynamite. That's probably not something that should just be lying out in the sun like that. I'll take it. Carefully pick out the freshest looking sticks and get away from the rest as quickly as possible. I've already been in the humming cave, right? Yeah. Let's head to the Dutch oven mine, and that'll be... Oh, wait, no. You see a sign labeled "This way to the Lazy A Dude Ranch" off the side of the trail. You marked the location on your map. Let's go check it out now, dude. Lazy A Dude Ranch. Looks like somebody's been washing ferrets in this thing. Yuck. An old burned crate. Guess it came with the property. Kick it open. Stuff inside is unburnt. That's a pretty good crate.
Hey, like, howdy. I'm selling herbal remedies. Care to buy?
What kind of herbal remedies?
The kinds that are gifted to us by Gaia without any interference by human hands.
So, weeds.
That's a derogatory term created by the man. But yeah, basically.
Buy one.
Hey, groovy, thanks.
Herbal remedy. This is a little pile of random dried weeds folded up in a sachet of paper. Garbage stored in garbage, essentially. Doesn't do anything. Eat it. You take the remedy and maybe you feel a little better? It's hard to tell, really. Nope. Actually, you're pretty sure that did nothing. Howdy.
Hey, yeah, howdy, man. What's happening?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Oh, not much, man. We moved on to this little patch of land to grow crops, but then we decided it's more natural to just let Gaia grow whatever she wants, right?
I bet that's a lot easier, too.
Ha ha, right on, man.
Neat. Where'd you get that hat?
Oh, this? A friend of mine made it, man. I forget which one.
What'll you take for it?
Well, I have been thinking of trying a new style. Maybe like one of those hats the army guys used to wear back in the day. Like it's kind of an ironic statement. There's an old fort over yonder that way. I'll swap you if you can find one of those, man.
Like this one, you mean?
Nice, man. Barter is like commerce, man, except natural. Can you dig it?
Strange head sack. This hat is more like a sack woven from red, gold, and green wool. It's like something out of a dream. Yeah, groovy. Howdy again. I wasn't trying to talk to you. Stop it.
Howdy, I'm Frosty. I'm Louise. Louise Lathrop.
Why the long face, Louise?
Oh, geez, basically because I'm stuck here farming with a couple of dummies who don't know how to farm a dang thing, so they just let the weeds grow and call it natural. I'm so sick of eating dandelions, I could scream.
Well, how'd you get in this predicament?
I headed west after graduating bacon school and fell in with these two because they talked a big game about natural grains. A fool that I was, I didn't realize all they were really interested in was getting silly on loco weed and not doing any work.
Why don't you leave?
I haven't got any meat, or any prospects, or anywhere to go. I mean, dandelions are terrible, but they're better than eating dirt. This is such a mess.
So you're looking for work?
Gosh, yes, desperately. The only trade I know is baking, though. Do you know somewhere that's hiring a baker? Heck, even unpaid would be better than this if it comes with room and board. I just want to get out of here.
I don't, sorry.
Shucks, well, if you hear anything, please let me know.
Will do. A huge supply of unused fertilizer. Gary sniffs the air and looks around excitedly. Search the bags. Ah, one of these bags is different. Shroom grow. Garden. What a great garden that is. What these strange soft houses you two calling? They're called yurts.
Oh.
Is there a punchline here, or? Give to Gary. You give the bag of shroom grow to Gary, he tears it open and starts... deliciousness! Oh, I have another one. A deliciousness. Groovy. Well, I think that's where we'll end this episode. If you enjoyed, which you probably did since you made it to the end of the video, feel free to hit every button you can find on YouTube. And I will not see you in the next one because I'm looking at a webcam, but if you choose to watch it, you'll see me in the next one. Farewell.